Next on BGSU Brain Game, it is Crestview versus Danbury. I think we better get ready for some brilliant brain battles. Only one team can leave victorious. Who's it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game. Let's see our starting lineups for our teams. Starting off with Crestview, led by Coach Bassett. In slot number 1, we have Levi, a senior. In slot number 2, we have Sam, a junior. In slot number 3, Saxton, a junior. Now for Danbury, led by Coach Hurt. Slot number 1, Miles, a sophomore. Slot number 2, Maria, a senior. And slot number 3, Ethan, a freshman. All right, welcome to all of our team players. This is the toss-up round. In this round, all questions are 10 points apiece. No deduction for an incorrect answer. So if you think you know it, I say go for it. You may confer before buzzing in, not after, and you can steal. I repeat, you can steal a question in this round. Crestview, Danbury, are you ready? Brain game starts right now. Named after a reptile, this river is the largest tributary of the Columbia River. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Rattlesnake River.
Incorrect. Danbury, chance to steal. Time. Simply the Snake River. The Snake River. Multiple choice. When Harper Lee wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, she based the character Dill Harris on which of her childhood friends who later wrote In Cold Blood? Is it A, Truman Capote, B, Isaac Asimov, or C, Ernest Hemingway? That would be Crestview. Levi?
A.
A is correct. Truman Capote. What famous sequence of numbers is often found in naturally occurring repetitions? It begins as 1, 1. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Fibonacci sequence.
Fibonacci sequence is correct. State the first 3 words of the preamble to the U.S. Constitution. That would be Danbury. Miles?
We the people.
We the people is correct. Multiple choice question. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became famous for being the first to walk on the moon. Who was the third? That would be Crestview. Sam?
Michael Collins.
Michael Collins did not even need the multiple choice. The name of what type of building comes from the late Old English, meaning large building or series of connected buildings fortified for defense? Begins with a C. Crestview. Sam?
Castle.
Castle is correct. Another multiple choice question for you. What South American country has more copper reserves than any other place on the planet? That would be Danbury. Miles?
Argentina.
Incorrect. Is it A, Venezuela, B, Chile, or C, Colombia? Crestview, chance to steal. That would be Levi.
A.
Incorrect. B, Chile is what we needed there. The name is the same as the male sheep and a type of computer memory. Name it. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Ram.
Ram is correct. In the Harry Potter series of books, what soccer-like game is played on? That would be Danbury. Maria?
Quidditch.
Quidditch is correct. Although its former meaning referred to an embrace used in conferring knighthood, which 8-letter noun that begins with the letter A has come to mean an expression of praise or an award for bravery? That would be Crestview. Sam?
Applaud.
Incorrect. We will not accept that. Danbury, chance to steal. That would be Ethan.
Award.
Incorrect. Accolade is what we needed there. That is all 10 questions in this round. Let's take a look at our score. Danbury's at 20, and currently in the lead is Crestview, but things are just warming up here. Stick around. The risk and reward round's coming up next. Welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Danbury 20 points, Crestview at 50 points. Before we move on, we have some new players on board for Crestview. In slot number 3, we have Jacob, a junior. Welcome to you. And in slot number 2 for Danbury, we have Astrid, a junior. And in slot number 3, Eva, a freshman. Welcome to our new and returning players. This is the risk and reward round. The first 9 questions in this round will be worth 10 points apiece. No deduction for an incorrect answer. The 10th question is the risk and reward question. We will give you a topic, and then you will have the opportunity to risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on that topic. You get it right, you get the bonus points. You get it wrong, unfortunately, you lose those points. A non-answer is also considered an incorrect answer. However, if you don't like the topic, you can just simply pass. So, both teams are going to get the same questions and an opportunity to risk and reward. So let's take a look at our scores. We have Danbury at 20, Crestview at 50. That means Crestview, you're sticking around. Danbury, off to isolation you go. All right, Crestview, are you ready for your risk and reward round? Here we go. What is the meaning of the Spanish phrase, mi casa es su casa? That would be Crestview. Sam?
My house is your house.
My house is your house. In what year was Mahatma Gandhi assassinated? Was it 1937, 1948, or 1952? That would be Sam.
48.
48 is correct. In Greek mythology, what was Orion's profession? That would be Sam.
Hunter.
He was indeed a hunter. What do we call a small river or stream merging into a larger one? That would be Sam.
Tributary.
Tributary is correct. In Roman mythology, these brothers were the founders of the city of Rome. That would be Sam.
Romulus and Remus.
Romulus and Remus is correct. The deepest lake in the U.S. and one of the most pristine is located in Oregon. Name it. Time. Crater Lake. Multiple choice. What is the only bone in the body with the distinction of not forming a joint with any other bone? Is it A, hyoid bone, B, scaphoid bone, or C, occipital bone? That will be Sam.
A.
A is correct. Hyoid bone. True or false? Taylor Swift was born in Nashville, Tennessee. That would be Sam.
False.
False. She was born in Pennsylvania. Spell the word conundrum. That would be Levi.
C-O-U... Ah, crap, I spelled that wrong already.
That is correct. C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Good effort, though. Good effort. All right, risk and reward time. The topic is the stock exchange. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on the stock exchange. How fitting. Risk and reward stock exchange.
We are opting to risk 20.
20 points on the stock exchange. The S&P 500 is a stock index that measures the stock performance of 500 large companies listed on stock exchanges in the United States. What does S&P stand for? That would be Sam.
Securities and properties.
Incorrect. Standard & Poor's is what it stands for. But hey, always good to take a risk. But unfortunately didn't pay off for you this time. Negative 20 points for you, and that is the end of the risk and reward round. Right this way, Levi. We're going to lead you off to isolation right now. All right, let's bring back in Danbury. Welcome back from isolation. Are you ready for your round? Well, here we go. What is the meaning of the Spanish phrase, mi casa es su casa? That would be Danbury. Maria.
My house is your house.
That is correct. In what year was Mahatma Gandhi assassinated? Was it 1937, 1948, or 1952? That would be Astrid.
1948.
48 is correct. In Greek mythology, what was Orion's profession? That would be Astrid.
Hunter.
Hunter is correct. What do we call a small river or stream merging into a larger one? That would be Astrid.
Tributary.
Correct. In Roman mythology, these brothers were the founders of the city of Rome. That would be Astrid.
Romus and Remus.
Incorrect. Romulus and Remus. The deepest lake in the United States and one of the most pristine is located in Oregon. Name it. That would be Maria.
Crater Lake.
Crater Lake is correct. Multiple choice question. What is the only bone in the body with the distinction of not forming a joint with any other bone? Is it A, hyoid bone, B, scaphoid bone, or C, occipital bone? That would be Maria.
C.
Incorrect. It's A, hyoid bone. It's in the throat. True or false, Taylor Swift was born in Nashville, Tennessee? That would be Eva.
False.
That is false. She was born in Pennsylvania. Spell the word conundrum. That would be Maria.
CONUNDRUM.
Correct. Risk and reward time. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on the topic of stock exchange, or you can pass. What do you think, Danbury?
We'll wager for 5.
5 points on the stock exchange. The S&P 500 is a stock index that measures the stock performance of 500 large companies listed on stock exchanges in the United States. What does S&P stand for? That would be Maria.
Stocks and profits.
Incorrect. Standard and Poor's, but good effort. -5 points, though, for you, and that is the end of the risk and reward round for you at 85 points. It's now time to clear our scores, and let's bring back in Crestview. All right, let's take a look and see where our teams stand. Danbury has 85 points. Crestview has 100 points. A very close competition indeed. Stick around. The category round's coming up next. Questions worth could be up to 30 points. We have 10, 15, 20, 25. Deduction's going to start. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Danbury 85, Crestview 100 points. Let's take a look at some of our new players for Crestview. In slot number 3, we have Quinn, a junior, and a whole new lineup for Danbury. In slot number 1, we have Michaela, a senior. Ellie in slot number 2, a senior, and in slot number 3 is Austin, a freshman. Welcome to our new and returning players. This is the category round. This is where the power shifts a little bit to you, our teams. There are 6 categories to choose from. Inside each category are questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points. But deductions, I repeat, deductions do start now. Wah, wah, wah. That's right. You go for 20, you are risking 20 points. You can confer before buzzing in, not after, and you can steal a question in this round. There is a double or nothing question hiding in there. Double the points, no pressure. Could be a game changer. Never know. You never know. All right, Danbury, since you are at 85 points, you get to make the first selection.
Begins with I am for 20.
Begins with I am for 20 points. Based on the given part of speech and definition, identify each word that begins with the letters I am. It is a verb to seize and take custody of an object, often a car, because of a violation. That would be Crestview. Sam.
Impound.
Impound is correct. Crestview takes control.
Government acronyms 15.
Government acronyms, 15 points. Give the meaning of each of the following acronyms associated with the United States government. The FCC. That would be Crestview. Sam.
The Federal Trade Commission.
Incorrect. Federal Communications. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I should have given Danbury, I should have given you the opportunity at that question. My bad. We will award you 5 points and you will be granted the selection. My apologies to the contestants and to the coaches and to you, the audience. But let's move on. Danbury, you get to make the next selection.
Geography numbers for 15.
Geography numbers for 15 points. This is the double or nothing question. I will ask a geography-based question seeking a numerical answer. Again, this is double or nothing. Number of Central American countries. That would be Crestview. Sam?
7.
7 is correct. Double the points and control.
Let's go geography numbers 10.
Geography numbers for 10 points. Number of wonders of the ancient world. That would be Crestview. Sam?
7.
7 is again correct. Crestview still in control.
Begins with I am for 15.
Begins with I am for 15 points. This is a verb to mean or suggest without openly. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Imply.
Imply is correct. In control is Crestview.
I am 10.
I am 10. Verb to make up a picture or idea in the mind. That would be Danbury. Ellie?
Imagine.
Imagine is correct. Danbury takes control.
I am for 25.
I am for 25 points. Adjective likely to take place soon, about to happen. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Imminent.
Imminent is correct. Crestview takes back control.
It's about time 15.
It's about time for 15 points. Based on the given definition and first letter of the correct response, identify each word related to the passing of time. A synonym for late. The letter is T. That would be Danbury. Ellie?
Tardy.
Tardy is correct. Danbury takes back control.
It's about time 20.
It's about time for 20 points. A clear two-bulbed timekeeper that indicates time by the passage of sand between the two bulbs. That would be Danbury. Austin?
A sand clock.
Incorrect. Crestview, chance to steal. That would be Sam.
An hourglass.
Hourglass is what we needed there. Correct. Crestview in control.
Presidential potpourri 15.
Presidential potpourri for 15. Based on the given description, identify each of the following U.S. presidents. If necessary, use both the first and last names. Served between the two presidents with the last name Bush. That would be Danbury. Austin?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton is correct. Danbury takes control.
Begins with I am for 30.
Begins with I am for 30 points. Verb, to drink, especially alcohol. That would be Crestview. Sam?
To ingest.
Incorrect. Danbury, chance to steal. Time. Imbibe is what we needed there. Danbury in control.
Presidents for 25.
Presidents for 25 points. Immediately followed President Abraham Lincoln. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson is correct. Crestview back in control.
Presidents for 10.
Presidents for 10 points. In office when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded in 1986. That would be Danbury. Austin?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan is correct. Danbury in control.
Presidents for 30.
Presidents for 30 points. Led the nation when the Sherman Antitrust Act passed in 1890. That would be Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison. Danbury still in control.
Presidents for 20.
Presidents for 20 points. In office during the Wall Street collapse on Black Tuesday, October 29th, 1929. That would be Danbury. Austin?
Herbert Hoover.
Herbert Hoover is correct. You're in control.
It's about time for 25.
It's about time for 25. Meaning of the acronym LCD with regard to a clock. The letter is L. Time. We were looking for liquid crystal display. Danbury in control. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. Danbury 140 points. Currently in the lead is Crestview with 200 points. Looks like it's going to come down to our brainstorm round where questions are worth 20 points apiece. Negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. Still anybody's game. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Danbury 140 points, Crestview 200 points. Still very much anybody's game. Before we move to our final brainstorm round, let's welcome back some players. For Crestview in slot number 3, we have Saxton. And for Danbury in slot number 2, we have Astrid. And in slot number 3, Miles. All returning players, welcome back to you all. This is the brainstorm round. That's right, it all comes down to this. All questions in this round are worth 20 points apiece, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, not after, and there is no stealing. I repeat, no stealing in this round. Danbury, Crestview, are you ready? Brainstorm starts right now. What is the most common source of energy for brain cells in humans? Crestview, Sam.
Glucose.
Glucose is correct. Give the scientific name for the windpipe. That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Trachea.
Trachea is correct. Name the capital city of Nevada. That would be Danbury. Miles.
Carson City.
That would be correct. Of the 3 groups of rocks, what do we call those formed by erosion and weathering? Crestview. Sam.
Metamorphic.
Incorrect. Sedimentary. What is the capital of Denmark? That would be Crestview. Sam.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen is correct. The Thin Red Line by James Jones was based in what war? Time. That would be World War II. In what state would you find Martha's Vineyard? That would be Crestview. Sam.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is correct. What is the only chemical element that is lighter than helium? Crestview. Sam.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen is correct. The number which occurs most often in a set of numbers is called what? Crestview. Levi.
Mode.
Mode is correct. The operator of a puppet is known as a what? That would be Crestview. Levi.
Puppeteer.
Puppeteer is correct. How many justices are currently on the U.S.? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
9.
9 is correct. The Name is the Same, an Alfred Hitchcock film, and a gemstone with a hardness of 8 on the Mohs scale. That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Diamond.
Incorrect. Topaz is what I was looking for there. What is the traditional day set aside to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
March 17th.
March 17th is correct. In what country is the tale Aladdin from the Arabian Nights set? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Saudi Arabia.
Incorrect. China. Which U.S. state capital lies on the Missouri River? That would be Danbury. Miles.
St. Louis.
Incorrect. Jefferson City. This strong-willed revolutionary served as Cuba's president and dictator from 1959. That would be Crestview. Sam.
Fidel Castro.
Fidel Castro is correct. Who played the role of Katniss Everdeen in time? Not in time. Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games. That would be Jennifer Lawrence. Let's take a look at our score. Danbury with 160 points. Crestview with 320. And our winner, let's give both these teams a big round of applause. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, we're going to come around, meet in the middle, shake hands, and we're going to see you at the next BGSU Brain Game.